To round off our first segment of the night, I would like to welcome Elizabeth Graham. She will be performing her own personal piece. It tells the story of a life that once felt steady yet empty, and how the emptiness opened the door to something greater. Through trials and triumphs, Elizabeth shares her journey of embracing Islam, navigating both acceptance and judgment from Muslims and non-Muslims.
Assalamu alaikum. As you can tell, I don't speak Urdu, so someone else is going to have to translate for you. The last time I was up here was at school with one of those really annoying recorders, so hopefully this poetry isn't as annoying as that. This is my personal piece. It's called I Am Me, I Am Muslim. After this piece, I really welcome you to have conversation with me, connect. I invite you to engage and reflect and share this poem. Because every journey has value and every voice matters. I had a fantastic life at home, beautiful and bright. A garden where I used to play until the stars came out at night. And someone called me in. Brought up with Christian values, gentle ones, that shaped the way I saw the world. I went to Sunday school with my grandma. Those memories stayed. Not because of the doctrine, but the way they were safe and full of love. I was curious, full of energy, but I felt the pressure to grow up fast, to fit in, to keep up, to not be left behind. My mum and dad loved me deeply, bedtimes ended in hugs, and their care ran through everything. I always knew I was loved. At school I gave my all, wanted to do well, wanted to belong. Even in happy moments, something inside felt incomplete, a quiet longing I couldn't explain. At 14, I worked at a Bengali restaurant. I noticed how the staff paused to pray. There was something different in it, calm, connected, that stayed with me. As I got older, I had fun with friends, spent time in the sun, lived freely, but something was missing, a sense of depth, a sense of direction. When I moved to Cheshire, I made a promise to myself to return to my faith, to reconnect. But what caught me off guard was Islam. It was not loud, it was not pushed, it was lived. At work I saw Muslims pray together, fast together, support one another. It spoke louder than words. Then one day, in a quiet car park, a Muslim offered me a few simple words, and that sparked something inside of me, a seed of light. Not long after, I woke up in tears, not from a pain, but from a sign that was so strong, I knew it was God. Come find me, the message felt, a gentle earring in my ear. I went to a church, I went to a synagogue, I went to a mosque. I returned to the church. It felt familiar, but still there was a space in my heart that no sermon could fill. Then one night, I believe I saw the prophet in my sleep, a vision that brought peace, clarity, and a choice. Soon after, someone sat beside me, not a friend yet, but a guide in that moment who helped me pluck the courage to say my shahada. Becoming a Muslim felt right, but it wasn't easy. People questioned, stared, told me I wasn't doing it right, said I don't look Muslim. When I told my family, it broke something. My mum cried. My dad said my daughter is gone. I stood there, torn between the life I knew and the truth I had found. Should I regret something that brings me peace? Sorry, just because it brings us pain.
Allah bless you, my sister. Be strong.
I try and hold both worlds gently. I'm still learning, I'm still healing. And yes, I love my old life too. But is that wrong? Should I hide it? Some Muslims ask, why don't you change your name? Why don't you wear the hijab? Why don't you look Muslim? Don't speak of the past. You need to eat like this. Don't listen to that. Is it for a man? But what they don't know is what a blessing it is to be born in this faith. To have family around you that already believe. Well, I spent each crying in my car. Still, I am here, I am grateful, I am growing. I spread dawah with care because I know the weight of the journey. I want to represent all Muslims in a good light to all communities because I know how negative people can feel towards us. I cry sometimes, like now, but I look up to the sky and know Allah is near. And now I walk forward with Islam as my light and my guide. Still me, only stronger, only clearer, guided by the one who called me all along. Thank you. Sorry, I cried, I didn't mean to cry.
Jazakallah, sis. Wasn't that just amazing? Not a dry eye in the house.